Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do a sound barrier breaking video where we are going to try to find out just how few of the dragon engines it takes to break the sound barrier, because I have never done that. When I did the dragon engine sound barrier video, I was only just trying to break the sound barrier with the dragon engines. I didn't even know that that was going to be possible on land, but now I've broken the sound barrier with 40 of these raw engines, which are much weaker than the dragon engine, and 136 of these bulldog engines. So it is no question that we can probably get a pretty good result, way better than the result I got, I think, 4 years ago. Let's actually hop over to that video and check out what that creation looked like, because I know so much more about breaking the sound barrier than I did back then, and I think we're going to be able to improve this design a lot. All right, so already the game looks, this looks very interesting here, doesn't it? Yes, this was 4 years ago. I built a supersonic car with no thrusters, which I thought was an impressive feat back then, but now standards have improved quite a bit. So I can already see a million problems with this thing. First of all, it is way wider than it needs to be. Second of all, I don't actually have aerodynamics completely blocking the seat up here. Third of all, I'm using not the ideal wheels for this. These wheels are also too wide. But let's go ahead, and I took the whole video trying to figure out how to break the sound barrier, and I think I finally did it.
20, 30, woo!
I can't believe it took me this much to do it, to be honest. It could actually be the game has just been updated to be much more stable now, because you can see how shaky that creation is. But I'm curious, how many engines did I need for this? And you know what would be kind of fun? I don't think I have this creation anymore, but let's rebuild this creation as our starting point and then evolve it to become way more efficient. So it looks like, why did I do it this way? There's weird things about this that I don't like. Why are there blocks right here instead of just having the engines be there? All right, so let me count the engines. 1, 2, 3, 22. So there's 22 on this side. That must mean there's 22 on that side for a total of 44, which means from here to here is another 22, which brings us up to 66, 67, 68, 69, and then 70. I didn't forget this one over here. So I think this is a 70 engine vehicle. So let me try to recreate this exactly and see if it still breaks the sound barrier. All right, so I'm just gonna start with doing 22 engines. So we got 1, 2, 3, 22. All right, and then for some reason, I don't know why I have these engines staggered. Oh, you know why I probably staggered the engines? The game was probably giving me wobblies with the engines side by side like this, because it was just different back then, and staggering them like a brick style probably gave some more stability. All right, so now when I do this, there is an extra one down here at the front, and then 3 extra at the back. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna wait to copy and paste this until I actually have all the other stuff. So we got racing wheel. Looks like racing wheel is right there with a block behind it for some reason. And then we got tail fins. There we go. And I think we also got 2 more tail fins attached directly to the back engine. And then up front, up here, for some reason, we have like a set of 2 blocks like this, and I don't know why I have that there. Do I have steering? I don't think I have steering on this thing. All right, and obviously we used this seat. And then I'm assuming these are the 4x1 wedges. And then these on the front. And then we just copy and paste this over here. And I think I have successfully recreated the vehicle from 4 years ago. So does this thing still break the sound barrier? Well, let us find out by heading over to the corner of the map. And there we go. Let's bring our speedometer up here. Oh, look at that speed. Oh, it's slowing down really quick. Imagine if this can't do it. That would be kind of embarrassing. But that just gives us a bigger challenge to start from. Because yeah, the game, this is 4 years of updates ago. So the game has definitely gone through some changes. I don't know if aerodynamics were really ever part of those changes, but maybe power settings, wheels definitely behave a little bit differently. But it looks like this is going to have the power. We might not have it on this run because we started at the middle of the map. So we're probably going to have to go back the other way if we hit the wall too soon here. It's getting close. Oh, you're going to do this to me, really? Now I got to do it all over again. All right, here we go. Just like that, no problem. We got plenty of space left on this map, but this vehicle is nowhere near ideal. So we're at 70 engines. Now place your guesses. How far do you think I'll be able to reduce it? We got down to 40 with the raw engine, so it's definitely less than 40. I'm gonna say maybe 12. Do you think 12 is too much? I might be able to do less than 12. I'm just gonna be conservative and say 12, so that way, hopefully, I can beat my own estimation. All right, so let's bring up the aerodynamics and see what this thing actually looks like. So, the biggest issue with this is this. No, the biggest issue with this is this and this. Completely unnecessary, adding so much aerodynamics that we just do not need. So let's get rid of that. The other issue is this right here. This is not ideal. It looks like good arrows, but trust me, they're worse than the 4x1 wedges. So what I'm going to do is bring in the go-kart seat. It's a little bit lighter, has a similar hitbox, and we're gonna convert this wedge. Oh, actually, I am gonna have to make room up here for the wheels, but we're gonna convert this into a wedge that way. All right, now let's get the wheels on this thing. So in my experience so far, it is these wheels that have been better. We attach like that, and now these things are unattached, so we are going to have a block here. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, isn't it better if I just put these behind the seat like this? And then I can do oh no. No, that's not. Oh yeah, it is. And I can do that attachment there, and then that attachment there, and then these go back there. All right, and then we also need a pair of these wheels at the back. Let's get rid of these fins. Put the wheels back here. And flat connector like that. Now this might have a problem with flipping over. Let's see. Oh, that's right. There's a issue with the wheels being in contact with the seat. So I kind of got to put a little bit of a buffer using some flat connectors, or not flat connectors, some grid blocks like this. How are we looking aerodynamics wise? We are looking good. All right, that should get rid of the issue that we just experienced, I hope. So now as far as the number of engines I have right now, it looks like I've got, I think this is 26. Yeah, 78 divided by 3 power cores equals 26. All right, let's see if this thing stays upright. Let me adjust some things. I wasn't expecting this. There's something here that hasn't happened before. Let me actually do the thing where I move these forward again. All right, now we're good. Apparently the wheels shouldn't go behind the seat. Surprisingly, we are not falling over because I have no gyro stabilization on this thing right now, which I did have to do in the past. So we're already halfway there. We're at 26 engines, which is less than half of what I had to use in my first Sonic Boom on Land video. And it looks like, I feel like we're gonna be able to do it. Yeah, we're going up at a pretty decent acceleration rate. So this should be no problem. Now there are some improvements I think I can already make. Oh, is this gonna be a problem? The acceleration rate has slowed down pretty dramatically a lot sooner than I was expecting. I was expecting us to be going faster in the thousands. Are we gonna hit the wall? I now think my estimation of 12, I think I underestimated the air resistance, or I overestimated the engines. Oh, I'm actually nervous if this is even gonna do it. If this doesn't do it, that's crazy to me. All right, we're breaking 1200. We're gonna hit the edge. Oh no, we're gonna hit the edge. We're so close. Oh, I cannot believe this. I actually can't believe 26 can't do it yet. I think I can make 26 do it. There's some more improvements I've learned from the comments on previous videos. I'm gonna try one more time though. A little bit more diagonal, hopefully. I really thought these things were gonna have more power because 40 was the raw engine. To be fair, both these and the raw engine both have a high top speed. I just thought these were gonna get there way quicker, but maybe it's not. It doesn't mean that we're gonna get that much farther away from 40, I guess. All right, let's see if we can do it. It's gonna be so close. Come on, engines. Oh, it seems like it's gonna do decent until it breaks 1,000. Then it really, really slows down. It makes me feel like I missed something with aerodynamics. All right, we just broke 1200. It's not looking good. Look at how slow the acceleration is. We need like, yeah, it's not good. There's no way a perfect corner to corner would not do it. So what do? Either increase the engine count or try to increase our efficiency with this design. So aerodynamically, the only things that are happening right now are the wheels and then the front here. The front is as good as it's pretty much going to get, but I can reduce the wheel count and then fill that in with some of this. So now there is one less aerodynamic thing in the front, and then in the back, I'll just do the opposite wheel, and there you have it. We have reduced our overall drag profile by a decent percentage, because we had what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We went from 10 down to 8, so that's a 20% reduction in drag. I think that's how that works. Maybe even more than 20%, because the wheels have a higher drag than the wedges. So the wheels are contributing more to drag than these wedges were. All right, this thing will probably not stand on its own. So now is where a gyro stabilizer will come in handy. And this is something we did not have 4 years ago. We didn't even have this a few months ago. All right, will this do it with 26 engines? I can't believe I guessed 12 and I was so wrong. I thought 12 was underestimating the power of the engines. All right, so we are going not at the best angle. I didn't really dial it in that well, but hopefully we shouldn't need it now. Oh no, I did a terrible thing. Not even worth it. Oh no, I shouldn't have. I'm at the middle of the map now. Big oversight. This is a big oversight right here. So I need to put that behind the seat is what I need to do. All right, now we're good because the hitbox of the seat is filling in to the hitbox of this. All right, now I got to get to a corner of the map. I'm not going to be able to break the sound barrier on my way there though. Okay, I may have been wrong. Look at how fast in the thousands we're accelerating right now. I went from the middle of the map and this might still work. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be close. No way. That amount of improvement? This could apply to all my other vehicles, like all my other land-based sound barrier vehicles that I recently did. I could do this new wheel setup, which would dramatically increase. As you can see, dramatically increase. We only needed half the map to go from a vehicle that couldn't do it with the full map to one that can break the sound barrier. All right, so now I don't know how low we're gonna, maybe 12 isn't so unreasonable anymore. All right, this is really, really curious. So I'm at 26, let's go down to 20. By the way, I have one more possible change to increase the efficiency of this that I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm super curious to see if it does. All right, we're at 20 engines. I'll count them as we accelerate. Yes, I just confirmed 20 engines. Used my incredible counting skills. All right, we're over 1,000. It is definitely slowing down a considerable amount. I think we are getting close. I don't think we can go much less than 20 before we end up reaching the edge of the map. It is coming down to a similar limitation where the power might be there. No way. We just reached our max speed. I thought we were gonna keep going. We just hit it. Wow. Yeah, we can't go any faster. I was gonna say we had a similar limitation where it had the power, but the map wasn't large enough, but that is not right. We do not have the power. The map could be infinitely larger than it is right now, but we have capped out at 1129, which is like almost 100 more less than we needed. So 26 was enough. 20 was not enough. So let's bring it up 2 at a time. We'll go up to 22. Is 22 going to be able to do it? Okay, here we go. We just broke 1129, which was our previous speed cap. We still have a decent amount of acceleration going into the system. We haven't capped out yet, but it seemed to cap out pretty quick. Let's see where it is. We're gonna do it. Ooh. Oh, no way. Look, it just capped out. We just capped out essentially on the line of Mach 1. There's no way. Decreasing one engine is definitely going to prevent us from breaking the sound barrier, but I gotta try it just to confirm. We're at 22 engines right now, which is 10 more than I predicted, but I still got one more trick up my sleeve that could either help us or hurt us. I don't know yet, but before we get there, let's go ahead and delete one engine and just confirm that 22 is the maximum for this particular design. All right, here we go. So we just passed 1129, which was the maximum speed of 20 engines. We have 21 engines. 1137 was the maximum speed of 22, and it looks like we have just reached our maximum speed of 1184. We're hitting 1184, but we're pretty much like 1183 is where we're stabilizing out. So either we've just found the cap and it is 22, at least in my capabilities and sound barrier breaking knowledge, which is a dramatic increase from where we've been. But let me make this one change and see if it has any hope of improving us. So 1184, I have to remember, because that's our barometer for improvement. We have to break that to see if this is a better thing. A tip I got was replacing the front wheels with a ski. So let's see, how does that fit? That fits in like that. Does this work? That doesn't work. Do I have the ski stick out by one? Yeah, let's start with that. You know what? I don't need this whole entire front section if I'm just gonna have a ski on the bottom, because the ski can just attach literally right there. So the ski seems to have similar aerodynamics as the slim wheel. My fear is that the ski is going to tilt us up a little bit, and then we're going to go flying, because it's not going to have the same exact contact as the wheel. But let's see what happens here. Is this going to be faster or slower than 1183 with 21 engines? I don't know the answer to this. Acceleration is going to be lower. Are we turning? We're turning. This isn't good. It seems like our turning is... Oh, it's increasing. Oh, this is not gonna, this can't help. We're gonna lose control at some point. I don't know what to think about this. What do I do with this? We're losing control. Okay. This is bad, but it might not be the end of the world. I'm gonna increase the strength of this because we were starting to tilt a little bit. So let's just go up maximum. Oh, whoa. Even when I'm sitting here, it's doing that. Let's just go and see if this is any better with the maximum gyro stabilizer. I don't know. I don't know if this is viable, because I could do 2 skis, but then I'm adding another aerodynamic profile point, and there's no, that is going to drastically, like, that's going to harm us way more than it could possibly help us. Like, look at this. Once we break like 750, we just start going sideways, and there's no way that this can be efficient. Wow, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Maybe I can put a turning gyro to help counteract it. Well, we broke 1,000 with that method, which is kind of impressive. Oh my goodness, I glitched out my character. Look what my character's doing. So now I can like turn, I can actually turn against it. And let's see how that works now. All right, so you can see I'm turning to the left, but I can just add that input to counteract it a little bit. This is, yeah, this is fine. This is definitely fine. I was gonna try to stick to this trajectory. Yeah, we're gonna start spinning out, and I feel like it's gonna be so hard to counteract it precisely. But let's just see what happens. All right, we're breaking 750 now. This is where I lost control before. I can see it trying. I keep correcting it though. This might actually be a viable option. We're capping out. This isn't good. It changes depending on my angle. 1,050. Can we break 1,080? 1,081, 82, 83, 85. Oh, this is better. This is better. Can we get another 100 out of it though? Probably not. Okay, come on. Come on. There's no way I can get another 100 out of this. I don't even know if I'm still going to the corner or not. Wow. Well, wait a minute. Wait, was it? No, I said 1,083. That was 1,000. I mean, it was 1,183 before, not 1,083. We only got to 1,150 something. So that's worse. It is worse. That feels right. With that performance, it feels like it should be worse. Okay. Is there another option? All right, I got one thing. I rarely use this, but I'm gonna use a compass. Well, I'm gonna need 2. No, I don't need 2 compasses. So north is over there. I want to go exactly northeast. So I want the width to be like, well, I guess like 90 could work, but I want to make sure that it has an output 90 degrees this way. Oh no, negative 90. Actually, negative 180 with 180. So then if I turn it all to the left, it'll trigger this to turn to the right. Oh, wait, something didn't get saved. Oh, I needed the opposite. Okay, don't trigger outside. I needed to be offset by another 45 degrees. Yeah, now if I go it all to the north, it's going to readjust me to face exactly 45 degrees in that direction. It's going to be automatic adjustment, hopefully keeping me straight towards the other corner. All right, this doesn't look like straight towards the other corner anymore. Let's just see what happens. All right, gonna zoom in here so we can see the thing activating. So you can see me slightly turning to the left. At one point, I'm gonna reach that threshold where it triggers and turns me back to the right. There we go. There we go. All right, now you can see it's keeping me very, very in line. So this is way better than I could do with my human error. So this is going to be our best chance to get our highest speed. So 1153 was about where we got last time. Let's see if we can get there this time. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we constantly curving to the right now? Oh, I didn't even see what speed we were at. I got distracted. We didn't break the sound barrier. That's all that really matters. Huh, well, the ski method, I thought it probably would be a valid method if I was still using symmetrical doubling up the wheels in the front and the back, and I just replaced the front wheels with the skis instead. But because I have this asymmetry, it causes a turn, which completely ruins it. So I think then 22 is the number for me. So this is the vehicle I just counted has 22, and I think this has the maximum speed of Mach 1, essentially. We're like at 1237, which is just barely above the sound barrier. So let's just do one final confirmation that 22 is the actual number. And one final look over here to see, is there anything I could even do? I don't think there's anything I could do to improve this without glitching. I'm kind of curious what, here we go. What the cam looks like. Go. Oh my goodness. I can't even catch up with that. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I can't catch up with it. All right, well, we're getting close. Okay, here it goes. 1200, 1220, 1230, and then, whoa. This one is capping out slightly slower, but we still got the sound barrier break. I actually thought this was underneath the sound. I thought like 1234 was the sound barrier, but we're hovering under that, and we still got a sonic boom. So not complaining. That just means like every ounce of power is necessary in that vehicle. So for contrast, here is the difference between my first sound barrier on land vehicle with Dragon engines only and the new one. Huge difference in design and number of engines. 70, 22. Can we get some quick math on screen about just how much of an efficiency improvement this is? However that math works. All right, so is there another old sound barrier vehicle that you think could be dramatically improved on? Let me know which one of those you would like to see if you've been following this series of Breaking the Sound Barrier. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in a non-sound barrier video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future content like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.